Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, feel free to check around. I mainly post Fortnite content, and in this video, I'll be talking about arena solos. Now, as we know, arena solos is one of the best practices and one of the best ways you will improve in this game. But a lot of people are actually playing arena solos wrong. Now, what do I mean by this? Many of you think hopping into arena solos and grinding for like 4 or 5 hours a day is what's going to make you a better player. But I'm going to tell you the truth right now, you're completely destroying your mental state. Think about it, you're sitting down for hours playing solos, and not to mention, solos is the sweatiest game mode and hardest of them all. Let me ask you a question. How many of you got tilted, raged, or got bored after 1 hour into the grind? Why do you think that is? I'll tell you the answer. Most people think that playing more arena for long periods of time is going to make them a better player, and will eventually get to Champions League faster. Here's why that's completely wrong. Let me give you a scenario. One person grinds and plays 10 matches, but during those 10 games he's focused, warmed up, and playing at his peak performance. He's taking breaks, drinking water, and stepping off when he's tilted. That player could get up to 1500 points, even more in just those 10 games. On the other hand, we have another player who plays 20 matches. The first 12 to 14 games, he's focused, not tired, not tilted. He is at his peak performance. But then suddenly into his 15th or 16th, he's starting to get bored, tilted, tired. He hasn't taken a break, so for the next couple of games he plays bad and tilts. So what happens? He loses points or he doesn't gain as much. Now since he's not playing well, what happens? He starts making mistakes, easy mistakes, dying to easy players, doing dumb stuff. What happens when that happens? Well, he gets even more tilted, and then that's when he starts losing points, and that's when he also is not really playing it to improve anymore. Now, what is the point I'm trying to make here? What I'm trying to say is stop grinding so much arena unless you're taking breaks, mental breaks, taking care of your health, and you're still capable and generally you want to keep playing. You don't have to get this solo cash cup. The season just started recently and there will be so much more, so stop rushing yourself. If you're serious about becoming better and you really want to push yourself to become a pro and potentially even be good enough to win money playing this game, start playing arena to improve and stop playing it for the sake of accumulating points, and that's it. Because if you're doing that, that's the worst mindset to have. You should be playing to improve and thinking about the mistakes you're doing. Value for yourself even if you need to. Now, why am I saying this? A lot of you want to be in Champions League so you can participate in solo cash cups, but how do you think you're actually going to win if that's your mindset? Doing what I said while playing arena will prepare you and make you better, thus you have a higher chance of actually winning those tournaments. Like said by many others, rank doesn't determine your skill, and this applies here too. So stop focusing on getting to Champions League fast, start focusing on how you can become better and improve in order to win those cash cups. Now that we got that out of the way, what other methods can you use to really use arena to its full potential? Well, first of all, you should have a warm-up routine and be using it before hopping into arena. Same with tournaments like cash cups. But most importantly, VOD reviewing and avoiding tilt. Now this is going to be hard for most people at most, but if you're really trying to improve, stop raging and blaming the game for your death. Instead, ask yourself, how could I have won that fight? What made me die? Was your landing terrible? The edit you just did, was it good? Did you set yourself up for a right-hand peak? There's so much, but let me just tell you something. It all starts with the mindset. You can have good mechanics, but if you don't have a strong mindset, you will lose and give up easily. Now, I'm not going to end the video here. I'm going to do things a little differently. I've taken one clip of my arena fight and I'll be walking you through it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, to make this more entertaining for you guys, I'll be stopping the clip and you will have a chance to guess the right decision or play I'm going to make or I'm supposed to make. Cue the Death Note music. This player just finished the fight and I was hoping to sneak behind and get a sneaky shot to start off the fight. I know I can take this fight because of the mats I have and the loot I have. Mistake number 1, I didn't protect myself while ramping up, causing me to receive a big pump from my opponent. Usually when this happens, your opponent will go full aggro on you. In hopes to get more time, I use this move where I place a ramp backwards like this in my box so I can try to buy more time and make space between me and my opponent. Now, as you can see, my opponent is locking me down. He knows I'm weak and he knows I'm trying to get a heal off. When you find yourself in this situation, fight back. He won't expect it. Doing damage will back him off, giving you time to reset the fight. As I take height, I'm able to land some AR shots, buying me time to heal and reset the fight. Now, me and this guy end up fighting for way too long. I'm running low on mats and I'm almost spent everything I've got on this one opponent. Realizing that it's nearing endgame, third parties are coming very soon. So what is the best play here? A. Fight him and risk it. B. Launch pad away and disengage. Or C. Cycle into his box in hopes to end the fight quickly. If you pick B, you've chosen correctly. Now hold up a minute. You may be wondering, well, why did you show us that fight if you didn't kill him? Well, even though I didn't kill him, we learned so much in that fight. We saw my mistakes and we learned how to play with low HP. How to buy time and make space between you and your opponent. And also knowing when to disengage. Remember, even if you win a fight, it doesn't necessarily mean you played it well. Now guys, this style of editing, this style of walking you through my fights, let me know if you like it, if I should make it a series. It does take time to edit and it does take time to make, so let me know if you want to see more, and a sub will be very much appreciated. I hope you learned something new. I hope you found this video helpful and enjoyable, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.